Well, talk about the kickoff return. What did you see, and how big of a momentum change was that?
I trusted Coach Riley. He said run it up the hash, so I was running straight up the hash. And whenever that happened, everybody just locked in.
It just kind of broke for you?
Yes, sir.
We have a goal in our goals and our plan to win. It's, we got to find a way in those momentum moments. They had the momentum, so we got to figure out a way to get it back. And the kickoff return gave us momentum back. It's awesome to see a guy get an opportunity, and he made the most of it, and the kickoff return at the mid part of the third quarter was huge. We just were in the huddle. We're like, look, if they mess up and, they kick it short, we got to make it hurt. We worked tremendously hard on kickoff return last week about fixing some stuff. We felt like we were that far away from breaking them. And then, once he broke the seam, the guys blocked it up, and then he hit it, and then, he broke out, and nobody was going to catch him. And then, Zion Harrison made an unbelievable block at the end to get him into the end zone. So, it was a total team effort, but, he hit it, he believed in it, he trusted it. And then, but then, the play he made on the hitch, on the quick ball, making a guy miss and then making the safety miss and then turning it on was a huge play for us.
I just like putting on for my team, helping everybody out. I love winning, so helped us win. I try to do my job every week. I know my teammates are going to do their job, so you just got to worry about yourself. Do your job.
Well, we talked to all of our guys about making plays. We just need somebody to make a play, and he got an opportunity, his number was called, and he made the play. And, I'm proud of him. I'm proud of, he works hard at his craft. He works hard at trying to master being a really, really good receiver. He's an unbelievable route runner. But I was just glad to see him get some opportunities to get in space, because he's been really close all year about breaking some. And there were some where he ran some screens. When we run screens, you got to get back in the middle, and that ain't an easy thing to do as a receiver. And he made some big runs on those also.
Last year I had 251 yards receiving in one game.
And how did it feel to break that this year in such a huge game?
It feels good because it's my senior year. I've always tried to break every goal I have.
Well, I just think he's developed into just being complete all the way through. His blocking has improved tremendously. Like, he's a physical player. He's a force to reckon with on the perimeter, whether it be, blocking, whether it be screens to him, whether it be double moves, or whether it just be route running or catching the ball in space. And just watching how he's developed and worked at it, and then understands our offense and what we're doing. Because, for all of them, everybody had to learn a whole new offense. We have a lot of volume in our offense. So, you got to move around. He's a guy to play a number 1 receiver. He might play the 2 receiver. He could play the 3 receiver. You go in motion, you become 1 and 2. So there's a lot of things you got to learn. But in our offense, it gives our playmakers an opportunity to get the ball and go make something happen.
As a football player, I've been coached well, everything. I came whenever I first came here, I didn't have all the footwork I needed. And whenever I got here, all the coaches got me right.
What trait gives you your edge out there on the field?
Probably my footwork.
I just think for him, he's just all the tools he has in his toolbox. Whether it's, facing man coverage, zone coverage, understanding the game, having a knowledge of the game, being a student of the game, but then also, he's very proactive, meaning he understands kind of what he's going to do before he gets to that situation. Then if he's got to make a quick reaction, whether it's, a way to beat leverage or to beat man coverage, he does that. He has a knack for it. He's a natural at it. And then, so, I think that's what gives him his edge. And then now the way he's playing with catching a football and run after catch is another thing that I think once you give him a little bit of space now, he's going to make it happen, and that's what we're excited about. Well, he's just a great kid. He's a little quiet, but he's one of those guys where highly respected by his teammates, and has the respect of all of his teammates and coaches, and then respects all them. If you heard his interview after the game, he didn't want to talk about himself. He wanted to talk about everybody else, and that's kind of the way he lives his life.
Well, it was all, whenever we got into halftime with Coach, he all gave us a pep talk, so everybody was already locked into the game. Once everything started rolling, everything started going good for us. That's the goal, try to help everybody out.
Well, I know this is your first year here, but what do you think this means for this whole community and the team?
It's huge for us, huge for all of Gainesville City. Everybody loves it.